Hey everyone, it's Mark at intomobile.com, and here we've got the HTC Sensation 4G for T-Mobile. This is the latest from HTC. It's an Android 2.3 gingerbread device, and it's got the latest version of HTC's Sense UI. It's available now for $199 with a 2-year contract at T-Mobile, and I've got to say it's a really nice device. It's probably my favorite Android handset right now. Up front, it has a 4.3-inch QHD display, so that's 960 by 540. It's really sharp and vivid. As you can see, there's a wide earpiece here. There's a ambient light sensor and a VGA front-facing camera. On the left, you have a volume rocker and a micro USB cable. There's nothing on the right-hand side. Up top, we have the power button, which also acts as a sleep-wake button, and a 3.5mm headset jack. On the back, we have an 8-megapixel camera with a dual LED flash, and there's your speaker right there for speakerphone calls. Now, as you can see, the design is a little bit strange back here, so it's actually quite nice. It's tritone color, soft touch. And in order for you to access the battery and the SIM card, you actually remove the entire casing because of the way it's designed. So you push the button down here, and sometimes when you're taking it off, it feels like you might snap the thing because it comes off as one whole piece. But if you take a look at it here, even the earpiece grill comes off with it, and the hole for the front-facing camera. So when you've got the phone without the case on, it's pretty naked. But it's very solidly built. There's definitely nothing that feels cheap about the build quality or design. It's got some good weight. So we'll fire this thing up, and the first thing you'll notice is the lock screen is new. That's because of HTC's new Sense UI. Now you have a customizable lock screen here where you have 4 applications. These are customizable. By default, you have the phone, mail, camera, and messages. And in order to unlock the screen, you drag this up and out this way. I put a passcode lock on mine. And if you saw that animation, that's the new carousel. When you flip through screens, you'll notice that it kind of turns almost as if it's spinning around something. And if you flick fast enough, you can get it to spin around like that and see the carousel effect. Not very useful when you're actually trying to get to a screen because it's kind of tough to stop it right where you want it. But it's pretty neat to see that animation, and HTC really paid a lot of attention to detail here. If you notice, if I turn this very carefully, look at that. It looks like the analog time there, it's like pinned to a wheel. So that's kind of cool in the design there. You really don't notice it when you flip through very quickly, but when you do it very slowly, you see the 37 is about to go down. So that's really cool. Another new addition is when you pull the taskbar down, you'll see the last 5 applications you used up top. So if you want to get to them quickly, you just pull down and you've got them right there. Notifications show up here. This new tab for quick settings lets you toggle Wi-Fi, the network, Bluetooth, GPS, go straight to your settings and see your available memory, all in the taskbar. When you fire up applications, you'll notice that when you swipe up and down, it's no longer an infinite swipe. It goes page by page, which is kind of neat. If you know, sometimes you'll flick and then it'll suddenly go way down to the bottom. I think this is a pretty nice addition to the Android UI. And if you go to the bottom here, you'll see that there are 3 options down here in the applications menu. Right here where the star is are your most frequently used applications. So if you've got a ton of apps, but there are maybe a small handful that you use all the time, you can find them right there. And the last one are your downloads. So these are the apps that you've downloaded from the Android market. Overall, this is a pretty good phone. battery life is great. It lasts all day long, even with heavy use, and that's pretty unusual, I find, with most Android devices, especially when I've got them for review. I tend to keep it with me all day and use it pretty heavily, and around 5 or 6 at night, I find myself needing to charge it. This, on the other hand, will go 12 to 14 hours without any problems. I also like the design. It feels really good in the hand, and it has some good weight to it too. So, you know, it's that heft kind of gives you the feeling that you're handling a quality device. It's definitely, the fit and finish and build quality are very good. So that was a quick look at the HTC Sensation 4G for T-Mobile. Again, it's available now for $199 with a new 2-year contract or a qualifying upgrade. Thanks for watching.